Hello, so today I will be showing and exploring my recreation of the Sydney Museum of Modern and Contemporary Art. Originally, there was a dock for shipping and repairing shipping boats in 1997, but this was soon replaced with office buildings in the Sydney area known as Circular Quay. So in 1938, they decided that this space needed a revamp and decided that office buildings would be better fit in this space. So construction for this space began in 1980, and in 1984 the new building was opened, and 10 years later it was rearranged and recreated into an art gallery. So what they pretty much did is they created gallery spaces in the old office buildings and adapted a recession area and added a cafe on the ground floor. So the Modern Contemporary Art Museum now features over 4,000 works of Australian artists' pieces, and those pieces have been acquired from 1989 throughout. And the museum now collects many art forms with strong holdings in paintings, photography, sculpture, works on paper, as well as moving image work. So let's go ahead and take a look inside. You can see the street lamps outside providing light source and the steps leading up to the museum. So walking up the steps, we see this small entrance between the kind of concrete defined lines of the museum. We go in, here's the first gallery, the main gallery room. We see paintings featured on most of the walls. Here's a pop art piece. This is a larger piece compiled of smaller paintings. Right on this first east wall is paintings. Right here we can see sunset, a piece called The Wanderer, and then going through this archway we can see a Paradistrad piece and a skull on fire. Now on the screen is a real rendering of the actual art. Going back into the main gallery, here's a piece called RGB. Again, popping up on the screen is a real rendering of what the piece actually looks like. This is a Kong recreation piece. Moving over to the west side of the gallery, we see some more smaller pieces on the wall, and we see this archway leading into Gallery 3. Um, and this is a piece called Fighters, and the recreation in the pixelated version, that's a Pointers piece. And then moving back into the main gallery, we see a couple more pieces on the wall, and that is about it for the gallery rooms. And pay attention to the top light sources. Lighting is very important in a museum because it just shows that the pieces. One final look at the museum, we see the roof, pretty detailed lines on the roof, and coming over to the back we see kind of the same sort of design as the front. This is kind of a squarish museum. Again, they kind of wanted, the architect wanted to recreate the concrete-ish feel that the dockyard had. So again, this is my recreation of the Sydney Museum of Modern and Contemporary Art that I made in Minecraft. Thanks.